to weld that up. So basically we ground it all off, we bent it, and it broke off. That's basically what I'm trying to show. You really have to be careful on that. If you're going to grind all the weld off, try to zip cut it and put a gap in there for some weld to be there so you have something. So, and from that, I'm going to show this. I've got this cover that I made yesterday, and I ground all the weld off it. And the only reason that I ground all the weld off it is because I had a gap in all of the metal. I had a gap in it. So I was able to grind it all off. Where you would not have any gap, you would not dare do that because you wouldn't have anything. If I wanted to hit something or move something, you're asking for trouble. So anything that you're building or making on suspension parts, sheet metal, anything that or 45ing something, like if you're going to take it, like I said, I keep saying it, if you put your metal on there like this, and then you weld that seam going along there, and you think you want to grind it all off, you're asking for trouble. You have to pull that back a little bit and let that weld sit in the corner, in the 45 though, sit in the corner, so you have something to grind off. If you're into leaving some of the weld on, then you should be safe, you know. Basically, I've welded on a lot of panels, and I try not to grind off all the weld because I do not know if the penetration is top notch, because most of the times you can't see on the inside. And it's kind of, to me, I know, I realize every time I weld something on that I do not want to grind all the metal off because I might not have good enough penetration on that. And on this, I knew I had great penetration because I could see on the back side, and I was allowed to grind the front side, and that's why the cover looks like a bread pan, because I ground it and I made it look like a bread pan. But anyways, that's our demonstration this morning. Thank you very much, Jolene. You did an awesome job.
Thanks, honey.
Awesome job. We have the console. I got the cover done for the console. I could put that on there like that. And for the end of the video, we're going to put the console in. I'll probably untape the shifter and put the knob on just to see what it looks like. But basically, I've got the cover made. It fits nice. I got the angle going nice. I got this going nice. I know that it's welded together good because of the penetration that we had. Also, when I welded it together, I used air, so I didn't warp anything up, so it stayed nice. I'm going to tack the cover on with the welder. I'm going to put the console in, untape the shifter, put the knob on, sit in the chair of the car, and see what it looks like. So, when you're doing your sheet metal work, be careful of trying to make it look like something without having the penetration. Be careful. Just heads up. You have to think of that sort of stuff when you're doing that, because if you don't, you can get yourself in trouble. And